But we go at it one more time. Excuse me while I wipe my short-term memory. 4 o'clock to 10 o'clock playing path here in game number 11 of 18. And this is the Season 5 G-Loot Finals, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go ahead and see where we're dropping this time.
I'm gonna ask you this question.
Ooh, okay.
Which of the 2 Eastern Islands is the game ending?
Well, it's not going Los Higos this time. Let's put it that way.
As long as
I'm pretty sure that was the observing team agreeing with you.
I think so too.
Yeah,
I think so too. Whenever you see the
they're great, by the way. They don't get enough love.
Oh no. Massive kudos to the boys pushing all the buttons
4
while
of
we
them.
just talk.
Exactly. All we do is talk and we go, by the way, let's talk about this team. And they're scrambling, running around up there. They nail it every single time. So thank you guys very, very much.
Thank you indeed. 5 more seconds to go until we'll see where that first circle is presenting itself.
Oh, we love you too.
PUBG Jesus there to show some love as well. And no, it's not going to be an island ending. We're heading up north. Smash, though,
he's
in trouble.
Yeah.
He's in deep trouble here because James not only hurt the vehicle, but now he sees him as well. Smash, I'm afraid to say it. I think your days is done here. Sit still for a split second and James will punish you now. The first shots come in. Hits once, hits twice. Will he connect more? Hits a toe as well. Nate will come on through. He cooks it. He throws it. The Nate got himself. Can he connect this one?
That's good.
Hole in one. James gets smashed down, and there should be no one coming for the rest. As I say that, then the last full speed forward. Ketpa full speed forward, and I believe Marco, is making his way up here as well. They want to get him back on his feet, but how does Liquid respond?
I like the hole in one. Maybe the next time we throw it. 4. You can hear him yelling it from the top of the mountain.
Yeah.
They are throwing a lot of resources into getting this. And you know why as well? When you get knocked from the position that James is in, they must know it's a single player up there, right? They must know it's not a full team. So maybe that makes it a little bit of a risk or a lower risk, but look at this. Quekpa almost down himself. This is not risk-free by any stretch.
Not at all. The fact that they don't take the car all the way up the hillside has me scratching my head because they knew, exactly where those shots were coming from. Maybe they thought that James would have tried to leave by that time. Now James is taking blue. It is, of course, only phase 3, but here comes the rescue attempt. That's what we're just saying. If Liquid tries to respond, they will be caught in the middle. Now, fortunately, Bart is there to find Code Marco. So kind of the rear end of the push up the hillside will be taken down. 1-4 Smash gets up alive, but Mexi catches him instantly after. If James goes down here, he is dead. But he is not falling. He is doing damage. BBL taking casualties once more as James should be able to get out of here alive. In the meantime, Clip able to get back on his feet, gets healed on up as well. Liquid, for now, staying as far as Thendalos is trying to get the hell out of there. Now they've made their way west over. They know that they have players switched on the other side. But how do you deal with this one? Do you want to peek on over? Because if they over-peek this, you have players on the other side ready and waiting. Takers falls down, but do they know that Northern Lights is sitting ready and waiting on the other side? That nade could be good. I would assume that Salty is out of danger, though. Explodes, no damage done. He should be all right, but for how long?
Bard going in via the north. The danger here is that you take so much time setting this up that you're giving other teams time to third party. Yep. And that third partying team is going to be Northern Lights. That nade might be good, but I'm really, really scared for Liquid right now.
I'm looking at Na'Vi as all of this is happening. They could potentially be coming in from the east, and if that's the case, Liquid are going to be playing completely backs open. They're hearing the nades, they're hearing the shots. You're starting to see yellow in your minimap in the bottom right-hand corner, and I think Liquid is realizing this. They have to either aggress, push over the hillside, or back off on this because the circle has shifted north. They could try and wrap all the way west around, but they'd be running straight into Northern Lights, followed by phase that is simply too dangerous.
Next time we take a look at the minimaps, Sakura Zensen, who they were fighting, they're out in nowhere right now. Tokyo Magic Gang now being aggressed on by Entropic. They don't have to deal with Liquid on the other side, so this is more of a fair 1v1 fight, and they manage to get the first knock as well.
This is playing massively in favor for Liquid. The fact that they get to sit tight on the other side while the Tokyo Magic Gang are fighting all over, and look at who's pushing on this! They want to aggress, they want to penalize during that direction, but Maxi goes down. Guxiao hadn't quite given up the angle towards Liquid just yet. Nades are coming through. James able to do 37 damage. There's more players coming on forward though. Smart play by Liquid. They know that that hillside is their Achilles heel and they want to deal with it themselves. Issue is they're forced to slow things down now FaZe are wrapping in behind Vard and Clip on the other side. How does Liquid respond? Entropic fall in 15th. They opted to go aggressive. It didn't pay off as Millman finds QBE.
How wise a move is this going to be? Because now that James has to stop on the road because his teammate was knocked, suddenly Liquid might end up having to fight FaZe as a duo on the other side, and it's not easy for Jeems to get back to join them.
The fact that He-Man is in the compound, though, is what's keeping them, like the remaining two FaZe players, from leaving this right now. FaZe could have pushed up as 4, but they have a Sakura Sansom player in the compound that is making it real hard for them. Jeems is desperately trying to cross the road, get back towards his teammates, risking everything to make that cross on over. No name yet could have been in a position to take him down, but now it's only first peeking over. As I say that, Tundo does get the headshot confirmed onto Jeems, caught in the middle of the road, will find the flush as well, and now Exhalation. The fights that we saw pop off on the west side of the circle just before, it's gonna pop off once more. Nate comes forward, no damage done initially, but they get the clear out. Northern Lights fall to Exhalation, who continue to thrive on Miramar.
An ambitious move by Team Liquid, splitting the team to try and aggress on Tokyo Manji Gang. It didn't pay off, and Tropic did die in the end, but Liquid also lost too. Now we've got FaZe Clan moving up towards Exhalation. They have Sakura Zensen behind them. Remember earlier on, they were fighting Liquid. All 3 players take damage, but no one goes down yet. Do we have another lethal? We don't. 7 smokes and flashbangs, that's all ATS. He has to back off because he doesn't have the grenades to sustain this. That was so close to being perfect.
I saw that being a triple kill all day long, but fortunately, just a tad bit undercooked. They get the warning as it hits the ground, and they get to spread out just in time. In the meantime, He-Man won't be able to sneak his way any further forward. Salik able to deal with him, and now FaZe Clan trying to fend off their side of the circle. Fix does go down, but does damage and finds the knock first. T-Bone takes down Example. Everyone on the southern side fighting for dear life here.
FaZe Clan and Exhalation then. A lot of smokes on the side of Exhalation, preventing FaZe Clan from getting a clean, quick fight. That's not what they want. They don't spot AC on the side. He gets the double, 55 HP, and dropping as he's in the blue momentarily. There's still a member of Exhalation alive somewhere. They can't afford to rest yet, and that's a double. It's Clip coming in against FaZe Clan, and that is a huge difference maker. FaZe Clan out. They looked so good 30 seconds ago.
Liquid essentially split their split. They ran right down the middle, instantly find 2, turn around, find the remaining 2. What a play from Vard and Clip to not only push in there, but very, very, very quickly get the overhead of what's going on around them. They have been able to spread it out. Come on, baby, give it to us. There you go, old thing.
He can do it in replay. He can do it in replay.
Exactly. That's all right. That's all right.
So Footballers, they were in Cruz del Valle, or they were in the town earlier on, and because Ding left, it gave them the freedom to take the top third of the circle for free at this point. So they're waiting for third parties based on what we're watching now. So we've got Team Liquid, and we've got Heroic actually on the south side, but on the west we've got Enterprise and Polish Power, and that's why Vard is really not having a good time right now.
The fact that they both go down here, the fact that Liron gets a knock on that side of the circle goes to show you the position that Footballers has now obtained. They have full vision on anything from that northern side of the circle. Everyone has to essentially push down in their direction right now. Beamy, in the meantime, gets healed on up. I mean, keep in mind, Heroic has been fighting at a distance pretty much the entire game so far. So look at this, all of them with Nate still in hand, which could be the deciding factor come late game.
Footballers still continuing to get a lot of knocks. I don't know how many of them have been translated into kills. 4 so far, and actually they get re-aggressed on by Polish Power, and 2 of them are knocked at the moment. They should be able to get those live. Enterprise using the opportunity to move into center circle, and Heroic spot them, by the way. They managed to get a knock there as well. So every time someone moves, a couple of knocks happen.
T-Bone is hitting everything right now. The nade from Beamy works out perfectly, and they take down Enterprise in 5th place.
And once he strikes, that actually allows them to get into circle, because Heroic right now, they're defending the south, they're defending the east, but they don't actually have to move. Footballers still have to move, and therefore, they are still finding Polish Power a huge threat. It's making it really difficult. Everywhere they can move into the circle where they don't get seen by Heroic, they can be seen by Polish Power.
Look at the terrain they're taking. All of a sudden, High Ground is in control of Heroic as well. T-Bone peeks over the top. 5 kills for him this game. This nade could be absolutely perfect. Let's see how far it bounces. Just a bit too far. The Molly, though, is going to spread up right behind them. 1 is tagged, 2 is tagged. They should both be going down to this one, but no cronies. Just exactly safe. Well, Norcus, so just exactly safe from that one.
Wow.
Spread right behind them. Footballers, where's your response? 1 goes on Gluttony, finds the double on the edge. How did he just turn this around? This had Heroic written all over it, but there might just be a world where Footballers gets out of here alive.
Beamy gets the trade onto Gluttony now as Footballers try and aggress and try and do something with this advantage. It's Ulseng and Lyron pushing down the east side. Flashed at the moment. They see the double knock, but where are the players that are going to be shooting back?
Norcus?
Lyron gets taken down by Norcus. It's a 3-way fight, and suddenly all of the bites has been taken out of the aggression from Footballers.
There's no way you commit to the rest here, Beamy. It's simply too dangerous in the open. can't get him on over. And all of a sudden, what was essentially a 3, making that a 4v1v1, is now down to what could potentially be a 2v2v1 as Olsing manages to get Lyron back on his feet. But the molly is there.
No!
He's not going to be able to get out of there alive. He will get knocked. And so I would assume, would Lyron, no. Lyron stays alive, able to get the first aid off in time. Will they go for the rest the second time around, though? Heroic, though, fortunately, with having ball time there, back to 3 on their feet. And that nade...
Just res again, it's fine. Don't worry about it. You're all good. Don't worry about it.
Just a bit.
You've got a rock there, it's fine.
Still 2 more, though, in the hands of Page. He knows exactly where they are. Throws on more short once more. That last one needs to be perfect, Page.
Ice in their veins. Ice in their veins. Literally 40 BPM. They do not mind. It's fine. We'll get the res. We'll deal with them later. But another knock onto Lyron. Is this finally where they go out? Yes, it is.
Norgis gets him down. Ulsing falls to the ground. Great effort by Footballers to stay alive. I thought for a second that Gluttony there was able to open that eastern flank for them to push through. But fortunately, Heroic there ready with the answer. And now Norgis, decision to be made here. Do you try to get the kill or do you simply concede in blue? I think the decision is made already. Try and deny, but it's not going to happen. Beamy wants the kill to add it up to 14. Heroic, what a win. What a game. Great win. 14 kills there for Heroic.
I pray my dick get big as the Eiffel Tower so I can fuck the world for 72 hours.